Are you seriously leaving again? For another weekend?
I'm sorry. This amazing opportunity came up and we couldn't say no to it.
We? Who's we?
The Gavin Project Foundation.
Yeah, that you're the president of. Send somebody else. Just this once.
I can't. No one can speak the message like I can. Gavin was my son.
Our son. Gavin was our son.
Then come with me. It's been so long since you joined me on this mission.
I can't keep reliving what happened over and over and over again. It's been a year, every day, talking about Gavin's death. It's eating away at me piece by piece. I don't know how you do it.
Because I will not let our son die in vain. You might want to move on, but I'm doing everything I can to keep Gavin's memory alive.
Don't be such a martyr.
What do you want from me?
I want you home. You're never here anymore. It's just like when Gavin was in the hospital all over again.
I'm sorry. I know I'm guilty of not diversifying my time properly. How about we go out to dinner tonight? You, me, and Ricky.
See, that's how out of touch you are. Ricky's been away on a class choir trip to Disney all week. He won't be home till Sunday.
Oh, okay. So I'm a bad mom. Thanks for proving that fact yet again.
I am not trying to make you out to be a bad mom. But you leave for days, sometimes weeks at a time. Even Ricky's found any reason not to come home anymore. He's got, his school groups and his new friends, an actual boyfriend, his first job. I'm just left alone so much these days.
Losing Gavin hasn't been easy on any of us, and we're all dealing with it in our own little ways. Ricky's experiencing life, doing things he's never done before. I created this fantastic organization that promotes love and unity, using Gavin's story that's become globally recognized in less than a year. What is it that you're doing? How are you coping?
I don't know. I guess I just thought that moving on and pushing forward was what was best. I guess I thought that returning to some sense of normalcy is what I needed.
Well, I can't do that, Alice. My life will never be normal again.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that.
I think we need to have a serious discussion.
About what?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Please don't make me say it out loud.
Divorce?
I don't want to divorce you because I love you more than I could ever put into words. But right now we're at two different points in our lives and we have to find a way to make it work for us or for ourselves.
So what are you saying? It's your way or the highway?
If we can't have a serious discussion, then I'm just going to leave now and have dinner at the airport.
You know what? That's fine. Totally fine. You go ahead and do what you do best. Leave.
I'll call you when I land tomorrow.
Let me guess, your car's extended warranty is up again.
Yeah. Too bad they don't offer a marriage warranty. Could use one of those about now.
Spill it, Mrs. Gray.
It's just Olivia.
I got that when you said marriage, unless you're polygamist and have multiple wives.
God, no. That kind of life is not for me. I can barely hang on to one wife as it is.
Is what's going on between you and Olivia have thing to do with this?
For our next segment, I would like to discuss a hot topic, that might have been considered too controversial to air just this time last year: equal rights for heterosexuality. With us today is the woman who is largely responsible for this push, with a little organization called the Gavin Project that has swept the nation. Welcome, Olivia Gray.
Thank you, Stacy. I'm so excited to be here and to speak with you about the Gavin Project because it means everything to me.
Of course. Now, for our viewers at home who might not be familiar with the Gavin Project, could you briefly explain it? And most importantly, who is Gavin?
Absolutely. Gavin was my son. He was just 16 when he told his other mother and I that he was straight and that he had a girlfriend, a very beautiful girl named Mia.
Yikes. And how did that announcement go over?
I'm ashamed to say that I didn't take the news very well. I was brought up in a family who had specific viewpoints on many topics, and being heterosexual was always considered wrong. So I adapted those values into who I became as an adult, like so many of us have.
Yep, my parents were the same way.
And that's the first thing I thought about. Not so much about my son's sexuality, but what would my parents say? What would our neighbors say? Would my job fire me because of it? Could the government take our youngest son, Ricky, out of our home because it wasn't deemed same anymore? Those were the first things that ran through my mind. But once I cooled down, I realized that all of those things were about me and not about Gavin.
And once you came to this realization, were you and Gavin able to work it out?
Sadly, no. By the time I realized it, it was too late. Gavin had attempted to take his own life, and though he was unsuccessful, he was laid up in a coma for 6 months before he finally passed away. I never got to say I'm sorry.
That must be an awful feeling. I'm so sorry.
I've accepted it. And instead of dwelling, I've put my self-hatred and my anger to good use and created the Gavin Project. My goal is to promote unity and to educate the public that heterosexuality is not only acceptable, but it's a part of life. I know for a fact that Gavin didn't choose that lifestyle. It was who he was.
That is amazing. And we here at WRT 29 News are proud to be a sponsor in helping to promote your message.
Thank you, Stacy. My goal is for no child to ever have to go through what Gavin went through, and for no parent to ever have to endure the pain my wife and I suffered.
That is so inspiring. We're going to take a short commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to discuss just what it is the Gavin Project could do for you and your community.
I shouldn't be mad at her. She's doing so much good in the world and is giving our son a legacy that'll live on.
But you are mad, and you're hurt, and you feel abandoned, and most of all, you're confused by all of this.
Well, Tanner, you pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one.
Well, they say hairdressers are the new therapists, and think coffee shop owners are the new hairdressers. You wouldn't believe what people are willing to tell me once I took over this place.
Well, you're really doing a fabulous job around here. Honestly, the coffee used to suck before you took over. And, of course, we appreciate you promoting the Gavin Project for us.
You don't have to thank me for that. Not on the same level, but sometimes I feel guilty about what happened. You know, if I hadn't pushed myself into your family dinner and asked Gavin to prom, and the whole thing wouldn't have blown up. Just maybe Gavin might have been here today.
Tanner, sweetie, Gavin's coming out was inevitable. He was a ticking time bomb, and if it didn't happen that night, it would have been the night after that, or the night after that, or the night after that. And you know what? The aftermath would have been the same, no matter when it would have happened. If anything, you should be blaming
the government, religion, big pharma. The boomers who say, back in my day, it was Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve. And most of all, I could never blame you and Olivia.
Well, thank you, but she and I still have an elephant in the room, And it's not Gavin. It's something else.
Well, you don't have to talk to me about it, but I think you should talk with your wife if there's any chance of saving your marriage.
She won't listen.
Make her. If she really loves you, she'll listen.
What is this shit? Is this some kind of hetero date?
Just leave us alone. We weren't bothering you.
Oh, you were bothering me, alright. Just watching the two of you and your straightness was making me sick to my stomach.
I think it's time you leave.
Why? Because I don't agree with their choices?
Because we have a sign on the door that says this is a safe environment for everyone. So I don't know why you would come in here unless you were looking to pick a fight. Looking to go straight bashing? You know, I hear heterophobic people have something to hide behind closed doors.
Fuck you, dude.
I have to go. I don't want to be part of this. I'm sorry, Tate.
Wait, Samantha, come back. Call me?
Not a lot of customers in here. Go woke, go broke.
You know, I've already asked you to leave once, so I believe now you're trespassing on private property. So I'm gonna ask you one more time if you can leave, or I'm gonna call the cops. Get out.
Oh, I'll leave. I promise. But not before I do this. Now I'll leave. Later, losers.
Oh my god. You poor thing. She was an asshole.
I'll go get some towels.
I deal with people like that every day. It's like they're forcing me to stay in the closet. Like, I can only be straight in private.
I know it's hard. But times are changing. I mean, the Gavin Project is bringing so much awareness to our world, and things are going to be different. They're better than they used to be.
You think the Gavin Project is actually doing any good? All it's doing is dividing us. It's giving us all heterophobic bullies, like that girl, a reason to strike.
The only reason people like that are coming forward is because they're scared. They know things are changing. Please don't let them take away your identity.
There's a war coming, Miss Gray. You just don't see it yet.
You know who I am?
Everyone knows who you are. You're Gavin's mother, the straight boy who died, who will single-handedly change the world, and he won't be around to see it.
Yeah. I wish he was.
I should have just stayed in the closet. I'm not ready for this.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell my parents I was confused, and then I'm gonna start dating boys again. I'm gonna be that kid that society wants me to be.
He leave?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
Well, great. Lost another customer. You know she's right. Ever since I started promoting straight rights and equality, business has gone down. Heterosexuals want businesses to support their community, but those same people who aren't giving back to the businesses that put their livelihoods on their line. It's a two-way street.
Oh my god. Where have I been? I had no idea the world was turning into this mess.
It's our world, Mrs. Gray, and I, like many others, am just trying to stay afloat. I have a customer.
Alicia? Alicia Stone. I've never forgotten those beautiful eyes.
Christopher?
The one and only. Can I have a seat?
Yeah, of course.
How long has it been?
Since junior year of high school. Surprised you don't remember.
Oh, I remember. I just wanted to see if you remember. Alicia.
It's Alice.
I beg your pardon?
It's Alice now. Alice Gray.
You changed your name.
Yeah. My parents made me. After, you know.
That explains why I couldn't find you.
You were looking for me?
Alicia, Alice, what you and I had was magical. It's the kind of thing that kids can only read about in books today. And our parents ripping us apart, moving you far away was never going to stop me from finding you again. But things obviously change.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to grow up.
So tell me, who is this Alice Gray?
Well, Alice is not the free-for-all party girl that you used to know. I turned my life around. I quit drinking so much, quit all the drugs. And when my parents abruptly moved us to another state, I just became a different person. And I'm a businesswoman now.
Married?
Yeah, her name is Olivia. We have 2 children together, Gavin and Ricky.
And what became of our daughter?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know, Alicia?
She was put up for adoption. I barely got a chance to hold her.
At least you had a chance to be with her, even if it was for a split second.
I'm sorry.
Does Olivia know?
No. No, she doesn't know anything about my past.
So to recap, you go to a new school, meet this woman, get married, sure it was a beautiful wedding, move into a big house with a white picket fence, and then you have 2 children artificially inseminated in a lab. Now you have this perfect life and great career and completely forget about your past. Right?
No, my life's not perfect.
I know.
You do?
Yeah, the Gavin Project. It's all over the news for the better part of a year now.
Yeah.
You know, not too long ago, I was eating dinner alone, flipping through the channels, just watching TV like a regular night, and I see someone flash across my screen. And then it hit me. Those beautiful eyes. Like I said, I just can't forget. So I had to do my research, learn all about the Gavin Project. And I had to find out something else.
What's that?
If you ever thought about me, let alone even remembered me.
Not a single day goes by where I don't think about you or our daughter. But not because I long for you or the life that we used to have, but because I can see how far I've come. I would not have been a good mother back then. And I knew that by giving her to a family who could provide her with everything that I couldn't, it was for the best. Even though it killed me inside. Something I had to go through all over again when I lost Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin. Look, I'm terribly sorry for your loss, but I find your message just a little hypocritical.
How?
Oh, the Gavin Project promotes equality and being honest with yourself. So how could you indulge in something like that if you're not even being honest with yourself?
I don't follow.
You don't follow. Alicia, Alice, whatever charade you're trying to sell me on. Just stop it right now. I know the real you. And I know there's something here that's real. There was a spark. When I said your name, I could see it in your eyes. You can't fake that.
I love my wife.
Maybe you do. But you're not 100% gay. You're probably bi. Where's your wife, right? I don't see your wife. Where is she? Do you know what I see? I see this beautiful woman in front of me. It's just dying to break free of the social restraints of society. That's what I see.
Running into me was not a coincidence, was it?
I'm actually staying just up the road there at the Luxor. So if you have any doubt, this new life that you started isn't for you, come find me. Room 213.
You're kidding me, right?
I know my girl is still in there, and I've been waiting a really long time to see her. Honestly, Gavin would have wanted his mother to be happy.
Shit.
Hey, you reached Ricky. Leave me a message at the beep, and maybe, just maybe, I'll call you back.
Ricky, it's Mom. Though I'm sure you already know that. I hope you're having a wonderful time on your school trip, and I hope that you're staying safe. Anyway, the main reason I'm calling is I'm wondering if you've spoken to your other mother at all recently. We had a bit of a disagreement yesterday, and she's not answering me, and I don't know where she's at. I'm really sorry to bother you with this. I'm just at a loss. I love you.
Hey, there you are. We're going to film the last segment in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll be right in. I just had to make a phone call.
Do you mind if I share something personal?
Sure.
I recognize that look. In the mirror, looking at my own reflection. It is the look of somebody who is deeply unhappy.
Is it that obvious?
Do you want me to tell you the truth, or do you want me to lie to you?
Point taken.
Listen, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but my ex-wife and I had it rough at the end. That's why I recognize my look in you.
Did it get better?
It did. After we divorced.
Great.
You are an incredible woman, and you are so beautiful. Don't hold on to something out of obligation.
I just don't know what to do.
Why don't you let me take you out to dinner tonight? You still have a few hours before your big event in the city. We could talk more.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Great. Now let's get back inside and wrap up this story. I can't wait to learn more about you.
It was all caught on camera by a home doorbell. All right, so police released this video. They're hoping that somebody can identify what you see here on that camera.
I was wondering if you were going to show up or not.
That makes two of us.
She got behind the wheel. She takes off, knocking the
Welcome.
right over. He says he ended up with a hurt elbow, hands, and legs, all bruised.
Just because I'm here does not mean I'm leaving Olivia.
Trying to clinch a spot
Understood.
this season. What it will take for the
We take it one night at a time. I'm just glad that you're here.
coffee on a flight leaves a woman with serious burns, and now she's suing the airline, and it's raising a lot of questions.
Wait. Stop. Sorry.
Emergency in the air. We're coming right back.
It's okay. We'll take it slow. I have some wine in the fridge.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay. I'll get you some. I'm just gonna get more comfortable though. Did you want to get more comfortable? Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
explosion has gone off at the Sinclair Center, where the Gavin Project had been hosting a fundraiser. Details are still coming in, but there are dozens injured that are being rushed to the hospital, and at least 4 confirmed deaths.
Oh, wait, stop!
No
God!
any names at this time, but the
Fuck,
police
I'll
are
turn it off,
stating
don't worry
the
about it.
Oh, you touch it and die!
And they have not ruled out the possibility of a second bomb. We can only assume this event was targeted specifically against the straight rights movement.
I have to go. I can't believe I'm even here right now. This is so stupid.
Alicia, you came here for a reason. Don't worry about the fucking TV.
I came here because I was lost and I don't know, but you know what? I have a family that I have to think about, and they are more important than you will ever be.
I call bullshit. You love the excitement. Alicia, you live for this kind of shit. You love the hotels, you love the suspense. If you're not gonna fuck me now, you'll fuck me another night.
I lied to you when I said my parents forced me to move away. I wanted them to get me away from you. I might be bi, but you are not the kind of man I'd want to be with. You're barely a man in my eyes. And my name is Alice. Come on, pick up.
Hi, you've reached Olivia Gray. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number and I'll call you back.
Olivia, please pick up your phone. I saw what happened on the news and I'm worried sick. Please call me back so I know you're okay. I love you. I'm sorry. You're the only thing that matters to me right now and I can't lose you. Oh my God, you're home. Oh, thank God you're okay. I was so worried.
Of course I'm okay. Why?
Wait, weren't you there? At the event?
No, I came home early. What happened?
Where's your phone?
I kind of threw it against a wall. Can you tell me what happened and why you were worried that something happened to me?
Olivia, a bomb went off at the Gavin Project event. People died.
Oh my God. I need to call Carla. Can I use your phone?
Wait a minute. Why did you come back early? Why'd you smash your phone?
I made a mistake and I just needed to come home.
Well, you can be honest with me. I think we both have some stuff we should probably talk about.
I don't know if you saw or not, but I was interviewed on TV today.
I saw.
Well, the woman Stacy who interviewed me, well, she kissed me and I kissed her back.
Oh. Okay.
I felt guilty almost immediately. All I kept thinking about was our stupid fights, and then as soon as she kissed me, none of that mattered, and I just wanted to be home with you.
Why the phone?
She wouldn't stop texting me, and I threw it against the wall like a moron.
Thank you for being honest with me.
You're not mad at me?
I'm not really in a position to be mad at you because, I made my own mistakes tonight.
Is that why you weren't home? Oh, well, I guess we both messed up tonight. Who was she?
He.
What?
He. His name was Christopher Collins.
Oh my God. So, you're straight?
Just wait and please hear me out.
You're right. You heard me out and I owe you the same courtesy. A man, though?
I have a past. A past I never told you about. A past I tried to forget.
Okay. I'm ready.
Before I met you, I was a little bit of a rebel. I partied a lot. Experimented with drugs.
Which drugs?
All of them.
Oh.
And all of that kind of revolves around my first relationship.
This Christopher person?
I knew from when I was young that I liked the opposite sex, just like Gavin. And I met Christopher. But when my parents found us out, we moved away, and I sobered up and had to change my name.
Oh my God. You're in the witness protection program.
That's not all of it.
There's more?
I was pregnant.
Oh dear Lord. So, do you want to pursue your old life?
No, that's the thing. When I heard the news, all I could think about was you because I love you so much. I think I've just been so uptight lately because I've had this secret. And now with all this talk about straight rights, I didn't know how to tell you the truth after all these years. And I kept wondering what would have happened if Christopher and I were never caught. What would my life have been like?
Is that what you wanted?
No, not at all. If none of that happened, then my family never would have moved, and I never would have met you. I fell in love with you. None of it was forced. Everything happens for a reason, and destiny led me to you.
Oh, Alice, I love you so much.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
You don't need to apologize. It happened in the past, and I just appreciate you telling me. I just feel bad that I didn't make you comfortable enough to tell me before.
So you want to stay with me?
Only if you want to stay with me.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
What about the baby?
She was put up for adoption. And I think about her all the time.
You poor thing.
It was for the best.
And Christopher?
Oh, I left him hanging. What about this Stacy chick?
She's not you.
I want to come to the next Gavin Project event. I think it's important.
Shit. I still need to call Carla. I don't think we should continue if this is what's gonna happen.
It's only happening because they're scared. And we're winning. We are not giving up on Gavin. Or on us. Ever.
I appreciate that, but I think I'm gonna spend the next few weekends at home. I have a family that needs me too.
You know, Ricky won't be home till tomorrow. We have the house all to ourselves for one more night.
How about I make a phone call and you crack open a bottle of wine?
Maybe I'll just slip into something a little more comfortable.
My God, I love you.
Hey, it's Alice. I can't pick up right now, but please leave a message with all the necessary details, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Mom. Sorry I didn't have a chance to call you sooner, but our choir trip was shortened because of the whole hurricane, and so we had to fly back a little early. And yeah, Connor's parents picked me up from the airport, so you don't have to worry about coming to pick me up. Yeah. And I'll see you in 15 minutes. All right. Bye.
One of these nights I'll get everything straight. Fix this mess that I've made. Someday. Hang on, my friend, while I work out a plan to make this right in the end. And make it out okay. Watch me let it go. Let it go. I'll get used to this. Sting of the salt on my broken skin. Feeling everything, so I can begin to begin again. Stumbling on with my back to the sun. I got the moon in my arms, getting nowhere. All this wandering turns my head to stone. Why can't